The Great Wall was originally constructed to form a solid defense against incursions from northern nomads. The Ming Great Wall, the most intact section still extant, stands as an outstanding example of ancient military defense architecture. This massive military project, built by ancient China to defend against nomadic forces from beyond the Great Wall, stretches for tens of thousands of miles from east to west, earning it the nickname the Great Wall of China. Most of the walls remains visible today date from the 14th century Ming period, stretching from Jiu Pass in the west to Hushan in Liaodong in the east. This magnificent structure stretches from the Jiu Pass in the west to Hushan in Liaodong in the east. According to authoritative statistics from the State Administration of Cultural Heritage in 2012, the total length of China's Great Wall throughout history reached a staggering 196.18 kilometers. Particularly noteworthy is the Ming Great Wall, a significant cultural heritage dating back to the 14th century, whose total length was measured by the State Administration of Cultural Heritage in 2009 at 1.8 kilometers. The Great Wall, the crystallization of the wisdom and hard work of ancient Chinese laborers, not only bears witness to China's long history, but is also considered an iconic symbol of China, alongside Tiananmen Square and the Terracotta Warriors. Furthermore, the Great Wall was proudly inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List in December 1987. The history of the Great Wall's construction dates back to the spring and autumn period and the Warring States period, before the reign of Qin Shi Huang, when various states already had city walls. However, the true construction of the Great Wall began after Qin Shi Huang unified the Six Kingdoms in 221 BC to defend against invasions by the Xiongnu nobles in the north. Qin Shi Huang ordered the construction of a new line of defense, building upon the existing northern Great Walls of Yan, Zhao, and Qin. During the Qin and Han dynasties, the Great Wall continued to develop, becoming a vital military barrier against the Xiongnu in the north. The starting and ending points of the Great Wall have always been a focus of historians. Historical records indicate that 3 dynasties built over 5.000 kilometers of the Great Wall. First, the Great Wall, built during the reign of Qin Shi Huang, stretches from Lintao to Liaodong. Second, the Great Wall of the Han Dynasty stretches over 10.000 kilometers, stretching from the Heshi Corridor in the west to Liaodong in the east. Remains of these walls can still be found in numerous provinces, municipalities, and autonomous regions across my country. Due to the passage of time, most of the walls from earlier dynasties have fallen into disrepair. The most well-preserved structures today are primarily those built during the Ming Dynasty. Therefore, the term Great Wall often refers to the Ming Great Wall. Its length, or the length of the Ming Great Wall, stretches thousands of miles from Jiaguan to the Yalu River. During its construction, the Ming Great Wall employed a variety of materials, including brick and stone, and employed scientific construction methods to adapt to varying terrain conditions, fully demonstrating the exceptional ingenuity of ancient craftsmen. This magnificent marvel of Chinese history, built and refined over multiple feudal dynasties, embodies the wisdom and hard work of countless ancient working people. From the winding city walls to the exquisite brickwork, all demonstrate the extraordinary talent of ancient artisans. During the Ming Dynasty, the widespread production and distribution of brick products made bricks and tiles no longer a scarce building material. This allowed the use of large bricks for the inner and outer walls of the city wall, facilitating construction and improving efficiency. Under the conditions of manual construction and material handling, the use of bricks of moderate weight and uniform size not only streamlined the construction process, but also advanced architectural techniques. Furthermore, the gates of many passes are constructed with blue bricks in the form of large-span arches. Although some of the bricks have weathered and fallen, the gates still stand majestically, demonstrating the superb arch construction techniques of the time. The intricate and meticulous craftsmanship of the stone carvings and brickwork on the pass towers further demonstrates the ingenuity and exceptional artistry of the artisans. The main structure of the city wall, the main body, averages approximately 7.8 meters in height, with some key areas reaching as high as 14 meters. The wall is composed of an outer and inner wall, filled with earth and rubble to enhance its stability. The outer wall, facing the city walls, was constructed with a pronounced tapering design, typically reaching 125% of its height. This unique design not only widens the lower portion of the wall, enhancing its stability and defensive effectiveness, but also gives the exterior a more imposing visual effect. In contrast, The inner wall, located within the city walls, was built without a pronounced tapering design, remaining vertical. The thickness of the outer wall is generally based on the thickness of the battlements, which is typically 1.5 bricks thick. Based on the tapering ratio, the wall thickness gradually increases as it descends in height.